pop music just got messy. Taylor Swift releases a brand new album, and one track in particular, Actually Romantic, has fans convinced it's aimed straight at Charli XCX. And right when the internet starts buzzing, Charli posts a mysterious clip from the studio. No words, no explanation, just a single heart emoji. Coincidence? Or is this the start of a brand new pop feud that nobody saw coming? Let's dig into everything: the lyrics, the connections, and the real reason this story has everyone talking. To understand why this blew up so fast, we need to rewind a bit. Taylor Swift, the queen of hidden messages and layered lyrics, just dropped her latest project, The Life of a Showgirl. It's filled with dazzling visuals, heartbreak themes, and of course, songs that fans love to decode like secret puzzles. Meanwhile, Charli XCX, known for her edgy, hyper-pop sound and fearless attitude, has built her entire career on being bold and unpredictable. She's not afraid to experiment, to push boundaries, or to speak her mind. So when fans thought Taylor might be throwing shade her way, they knew Charli wouldn't just stay silent. On October 5th, Charli XCX took to Instagram and dropped a short video clip. It looked like a late-night studio session, neon lights, her signature synth-heavy beats in the background, and her just vibing to the music. At first glance, it seemed harmless. But then, people noticed something strange. The last second of the clip had a sound that felt oddly familiar. It resembled a melody from her Brat album, almost like a callback to her past work. And then, there was the caption, a single heart emoji. No words, no explanation, just that. And that was all it took. Within minutes, Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok lit up with one theory. This is Charli's response to Taylor Swift. Because on Taylor's new album, The Life of a Showgirl, there's one track everyone's talking about, Actually Romantic. At first listen, it sounds like classic Taylor. Clever lyrics, elegant production, a touch of melancholy. But then, fans started really listening. Taylor sings, "I heard you call me boring Barbie when the cokes got you brave. High-fived my ex, and then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote me a song saying it makes you sick to see my face." Those lines set the internet on fire because they sound eerily personal. And for many fans, it pointed straight to one person, Charli XCX. Here's where things get interesting. A lot of people don't know this, but Charli's husband, George Daniel, is a member of the band The 1975. And you might remember that Taylor Swift briefly dated Matty Healy, the band's frontman, in 2023. Now, fans think that tension, those overlapping relationships and studio circles, might have sparked some quiet competition behind the scenes. Add to that, Charli's 2024 song, Sympathy is a Knife, which had lyrics like, "Don't want to see her backstage at my boyfriend's show. Fingers crossed behind my back, I hope they break up real quick." At the time, it was seen as just a song about jealousy and insecurity. But now, with Taylor's new lyrics, fans are wondering, was that her side of the story all along? Now, Taylor never names names. She's famous for being subtle, for hiding meaning in metaphors. But before performing Actually Romantic at one of her secret sessions, Taylor gave a short explanation. She said, quote, "It's about realizing someone has had a one-sided adversarial relationship with you, and you didn't even know it. And suddenly, they're doing too much." That line hit fans like a lightning bolt, because it perfectly fits the theory that Taylor felt like someone in the industry had been competing with her, while she never even thought about them that way. Meanwhile, Charli hasn't said a word publicly. No interviews, no tweets, no clarification. Just that one mysterious studio clip. And fans know that when Charli hits the studio, something's cooking. This isn't the first time she's responded through music, either. In the past, when critics came for her sound, she dropped Crash. When labels doubted her, she dropped Vroom Vroom. So maybe this time, she's not going to talk it out. She's going to sing it out. On social media, fans are divided. Swifties are defending Taylor, saying the lyrics are just fictional storytelling, nothing more. But Charli's fans? They think Taylor threw the first punch. One fan wrote on Twitter, "If Taylor wants to call people boring, maybe she should stop writing the same song 30 times." Another replied, "Charli's too busy making experimental pop art to care about high school drama." Here's the thing. Whether it's Taylor versus Charli, Nicki versus Cardi, or Kanye versus Drake, pop rivalries move numbers. Because drama sells faster than press releases ever could. Behind every shade lyric and mysterious Instagram post, there's a wave of marketing strategy. A little controversy gets people talking. And when people talk, they stream. It's the oldest trick in the industry. Turn speculation into promotion. Think about it. Taylor drops an album, Charli hints at new music, and suddenly both names dominate every entertainment headline. Even if neither of them ever addresses the feud directly, the mystery itself keeps the conversation alive. And in pop culture, silence isn't weakness, it's marketing genius. So maybe, just maybe, this feud isn't a feud at all. Maybe it's two brilliant artists playing the game better than anyone else. Of course, in the world of Taylor Swift, every line means something, at least according to her fans. And they've been busy. Some fans claim Boring Barbie connects to Charli's Brat album visuals, the neon green aesthetic and chaotic nightlife vibe. Others noticed that in Taylor's actually romantic bridge, the melody allegedly mirrors a progression from Charli's song, Sympathy is a Knife. Coincidence? Or Taylor's subtle way of reclaiming the narrative? Then there's the theory that Taylor's album title, The Life of a Showgirl, is a quiet jab at the performative, attention-grabbing style that Charli often celebrates in her music videos. But on the flip side, some fans think Taylor is mocking herself, calling out how fame forces women in pop to perform versions of themselves just to survive. At this point, nobody knows what's real and what's fan fiction. But that's what makes Taylor's storytelling so addictive. Meanwhile, some fans are begging for a collaboration instead of a feud. Imagine a Taylor times Charli track. It would break the internet. But as of now, that dream seems far, far away. So here we are, Taylor Swift's alleged diss track, Charli XCX teasing new music, and millions of fans analyzing every lyric, every emoji, every move. Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe it's the next big pop rivalry. Either way, both of these women know how to keep the world watching. So what do you think? Is Charli about to drop a diss track of her own? Or are we all just reading too much into a few clever lyrics? Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you want to stay ahead of all the pop culture chaos, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Because this story, it's definitely not over yet.